Back up, back up, back up, back up.
This is no plan B. We don't know where we are. We don't know where we're going. We don't even know what we're doing half the time. Don't bother asking what this channel's about because it's always evolving. But if absolute chaos is your cup of tea, make sure you subscribe and follow.
Alright, we arrived last night in Baltimore. It was too dark to film anything, but we stayed at Lacey's house last night and we're going to the store to get some supplies before we head to the boat.
We're almost to the boat, but before we get on the boat, alcohol is very necessary, especially when we're bored on a boat.
Tommy went ahead of us to the docks to meet up with Glenn, the neighbor who had been helping Ryan out while we were gone. Lacey and I ended up getting locked out and Tommy did not come back with good news.
It's never a dull moment with this YouTube channel, I swear to God. The little boat has been working non-stop and now all of a sudden it's not working and he's just floating towards the dock. Started up for a second, died again. So now he's just drifting into this neighbor's dock who already hates us. We haven't even gotten into that. That's just how these things go every time. So Ryan's still drifting out there. That's the boat we're supposed to be on. Ryan's supposed to be here. I swear, sometimes people think we make these things up. Like, what are the f***ing odds, bro? Like, this is sarcastic at this point.
See you tomorrow!
What's going on?
You tell me.
I'm gonna have to go to this time and tide marina kind of area. And my battery's dead. I tried to start it too much and it's just dead now, so I got no more starts in it. But I would just have to charge my battery and get it started, but I'm just kind of chilling on the beach in a minute.
Send Val your location through iPhone or whatever.
Lucky for us and Lacey's gas tank, Ryan was only 1.5 miles away, beached behind Time and Tide Marina. It took us a bit to find him, but we found him.
Finally found Ryan. It never just goes smoothly, ever.
This thing drove it all the way over here. It starts up perfect every time, and now, right when I need to get you guys,
It just died on you?
it started up for a second and then died. Start up for a second and just died.
At this point, our only option of getting this boat started was push it out to deeper water so the onboard didn't hit the ground while we used Lacey's jump starter. With the wind fighting against us, it was much harder to push this boat out than we had imagined. Unfortunately, it did not do the trick. We were gonna have to come back the next day.
Okay. So the battery died over at the docks, so now we're gonna go get a raft so we can at least raft back and forth the groceries for the night. High tide's probably gonna hit this thing, bring it up here, and then low tide's gonna come back out, so it's gonna be beached when we come back. And we're just gonna have to wait for high tide again to push it out and hopefully jump start this thing. So I can't make this up, but we've gone to 3 different places, including Walmart and Dick's Sporting Goods, and for some reason they don't have inflatable rafts anymore. So now we have to buy a kiddie pool to get our stuff to the boat, at least for the night before we go work on the small boat tomorrow. So this is what we're left with. This is our option, and these things are flimsy and sketchy.
On the way out, we decided to go with the 2-person raft just because it seemed a little bit more durable and we didn't really have many options to choose from. I pumped this up all by myself because nobody would help. And then we're gonna take it all the way to the boat.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get all our groceries to that boat.
That's the plan, but that doesn't mean it's gonna work.
Seems like none of our plans have worked today, so this is the scariest one.
And there are people watching, so if we fuck up, they're gonna laugh at us.
They're waiting. They're not really
hoping
gonna
we
watch
fuck
the
up.
episode. They're gonna watch it live.
Just in case anything goes wrong, we're waterproofing everything by putting it in plastic bags.
Listen, I'm just more scared because he has all the alcohol. What if he doesn't come back for us? He's got the food, he's got his groceries, and he's got all the alcohol. He's not coming back. start drinking.
We're going up to the top deck. We take you, but it's too dark.
So if you remember correctly from yesterday, the boat is way over there and it's beached. I think it's high tide right now. It looks like it is. Anyways, so our first task of the day is go get that boat off the beach and paddle it back because the batteries are a little too heavy to carry all the way around. We have to go out all the way around this neighborhood. Hopefully paddle back. Hopefully this weather doesn't randomly change because right now it's perfect. We should be okay.
We'll be fine. It'll be paddle right over. Yeah, no big deal. It'll be like on a canoe. All right, we got to get down this sidewalk to Time and Tide Marina. That's the little beach where I got stuck at yesterday. We're gonna try to bail out some water just because it had some in it from all the swells and waves. And then we're gonna try to paddle it all the way back to the big boat so I can work on it there. All right. A little bit of water in the bilge, so we're just clearing that water before we paddle this thing back and work on it at the boat. Ready?
Oh shit, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Even though this thing was just a fishing spider, it was larger than the palm of my hand and it definitely gave us a scare.
We're gonna paddle it back because the water and the weather is really calm, so me and Tommy are just gonna paddle it back, and then I'm gonna work on it over there, clean the carburetor and do all that and try to get it jump started. So if I can get the small boat going and make sure it's running where we feel comfortable with it,
To tow this big boat.
then we can tow the big boat over there. Buys us some time to do our other stuff. Because it's got to run good. I mean, either way, here or there, but it's got to run good because that's going to be our transportation in and out.
Yeah.
So I got to clean the carburetors and really do like just a thorough run through on that engine.
Okay. And you were supposed to get a lightning storm tonight?
Yeah, 6 o'clock. Then we got lightning and rain, but a 25% chance.
Right now it's beautiful, so let's get to work. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, let's do it.
It was definitely a perfect day to start cleaning and organizing the outside of the boat. We moved a lot of things to the engine room and the solar panels to the flybridge to keep them from getting damaged.
We were in a really good groove and started to get a lot of work done.
And just like usual on this channel, the weather came to rain on our parade.
And we were so close to getting them all the way dried out. They're still pretty wet, but now look, the rain's coming in, so we want to make sure we don't backtrack all that hard work. Hopefully tomorrow's another sunny day. We can get another day of drying these out. Have a whole bedroom put together finally. Have the berthing room put together. I think we're gonna finally take a break. We're 9 minutes till 5 o'clock. We have not eaten anything today, so I think it's time to start cooking and time to put some food in our stomachs. The rain slowed us down, now it's gone, but we're also still hungry, so we're like, screw it, let's get some food.
Yeah.
So, if you've been watching, the little boat doesn't work, and we need it to work to tow the big boat, so Ryan and I are going into town right now on the raft again to get some gas, and then Ryan's got some carburetor cleaning to do.
Of course, we go to the 7-Eleven where we wanted to get gas, but we found out it's actually not a gas station 7-Eleven. So we have to go 2 more lights down and to the right to get to an actual gas station and fill up the gas can.
So how heavy is it?
It's pretty heavy. This is gonna be a long walk back. I'm getting my workout today.
I'll take turns with you too.
All right, cool.
All right, so we're almost back. Apparently there's some people putting up a new gate, and we're a little worried about that because we don't have the new gate code yet. But we'll see when we get there. Hopefully it's not fully built. 2, Val has to paddle her way to us, so I'm gonna call her right now and remind her of that. I don't think she's too fond of the idea.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Get your swim stuff ready because you got to paddle over to us pretty soon.
Okay.
Just paddle the little one around it. Besides, you want to be able to hold on to the ropes to pull yourself to us. Don't let go of that rope, okay?
Okay.
All right, get some shorts on or something, because we're coming around the corner right now.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
That was awesome. That couldn't have worked out better. Okay, go back.
Put it back in neutral?
Yeah.
All right.
Go back forward.
Forward. Got it.
This thing's like a governor. It's gonna regulate the throttle. You advance it, it's gonna try to overcome that pressure and give you more throttle. But I'm gonna have to have it running to do that and see how that works.
Bro.
Tommy, come
Yeah.
here.
What?
Tommy, come here.
What's up?
I just was checking to see like the spark plugs, and look at this one. This top one was sitting kind of sideways, completely broken. We're gonna have to go to the store. I have to get 3
So we
spark
gotta go
plugs.
for another walk?
Yeah, we have to go on a walk.
Okay.
And then I think it'll start up.
Okay. Hey,
All
at
right.
least you found out what it was.
Yeah.
We are going to the auto parts store, which is apparently 3-mile walk away, and we're getting a spark plug because that's what the smaller boat needs.
Val forgot her shoes. She forgot to take her shoes with her across the way, so now I'm about to paddle her shoes to her, then come back. And then I'll get to work on this boat while they're gone. Dude, did I not grab your shoe?
Look at this giant turtle. Holy crap, he's huge.
So I think this might be my favorite part of the entire boat. And while they're out getting those spark plugs for the little boat, I'm going to organize this mess. And hopefully it's done by the time they get here. So that means I have to organize the front too to get some of these cushions and stuff inside the front storage. I'm gonna need music. So I've like done some restorations on things before and cleaned up awful things before, but this is interesting. I've never seen a rope disintegrate from me trying to pick it up. This is a trip, dude. Check this out. That is a rope. Let's get cleaning. After all the cleaning, I slammed this thing down a little too hard, which thank God I did, because we got that as a little surprise. Nice little hornet's nest. I think I got a lot done. They're almost back, so we're gonna decide and assess how we're gonna clean this carpet too, because it's nasty. All right, well, I guess they're already almost here. I don't see them right now, but they said they're right around the corner, so I'm gonna get in the raft and grab them, and hopefully they're impressed by. It doesn't look like I did a lot, but I feel like I did a lot.
We made it. Oh my gosh, we've got the spark plugs back safely. We're back at the boat now, getting picked up.
The one thing about traveling all over is the pros and cons of meeting people. And people like Holly and her family absolutely, like, it was a blessing, and probably one of the best times we've ever had while traveling. That was out in Michigan when we were working on the sailboat. Met the most amazing family and, in my opinion, lifelong friends. And then you meet people like Glenn out here in Virginia, and he's helping us immensely. Like, I don't even know where we'd be without Glenn helping us, and that's also awesome. And then you got the cons. There's just neighbors who are very unhappy with us and very angry that we're here. Even though we're not bothering them, we don't litter, we don't do anything, we're not dumping anything out. It's not like we're doing anything wrong. We're already planning on leaving anyways as soon as this other boat's ready, but it's just disappointing that Glenn's getting the brunt end of it, and they're like really pushing us to get out of here just because we're in sight, basically. We're like 300 yards from them, and they just don't like looking at us, apparently. So we're trying to get this boat done as fast as possible, and basically get out of everyone's hair, because it's so bad that we're here, apparently, doing nothing wrong.
Is it real? Could this be a new beginning? Ooh, my whole life falls apart.
Bussin' no cap for real, for real.